Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the Gaming Evolved Aberration server. I'm Phlinger Phoo, and today we're going to be discussing the best places to get resources on the Aberration map. Now, I realize that a lot of the materials to get this to get on Aberration, they're kind of spread around throughout the entire map, but a lot of people want to know, where is the best spots to get them? Are all the materials localized to a certain area? Where are big concentrations of different types of resources? And that's what we're going to be covering today. Not just where to get them, but the best places to get them, or the best places that I've experienced on where to get them. If you guys have found better spots, please let everybody know down in the comments down below. I mean, let's get this out, make sure everybody who's starting out in Aberration knows exactly where to find the best ways of getting stuff. Now, what I'm going to cover first, well, it's gonna be the best spot to spawn. Now, the best spots to spawn are, a lot of people would say, around the portal, because that says on the map, it says it's the easiest, but it's really not the easiest. You run out of water over there. It's a little bit, you have raptors, you have basilisks, stuff like that over there, like this basilisk right here. We're just gonna let him do his thing while we watch in the distance. While we watch the basilisk in the distance rend and tear and shred all the neighborhood dinos. You go, boy. Alright, so yeah, the best area to spawn when you're first spawning on Ragnarok, it's right around up here, up at the very top. Let's wait for that to render in for a sec. Yeah, there we go. Alright, it's up around the lake, up at the top. Now, the map, when you spawn, it's all around this area. Now, you can have decent areas, you can have quiet areas, you can have areas that will just have packs of Ravagers just ripping your face off as quick as you can spawn in. It's kind of expected. That's what you have to do with Aberration. In Aberration, there's no free ride. It's a rough ride from the beginning, but yeah, as soon as you spawn in, bad things are going to happen. And this right over here, this is where the GE crew started when we first spawned on this map. This right here, this tiny little base right here, that's the very beginning. So yeah, and that right there, that's right here on the map, way up there. So yeah, I mean, just this area right up here has a great concentration of beginner stuff. So where if you're wanting a good spot to get situated, that's it. All right, now the next resource we're gonna cover gems. All right, now the gems, a lot of people would say, well, gems, they're scattered across the map. Yes, they are. You're absolutely 100% right. But where's the best spot to get gems? Well, the best spot to get gems is actually right over by where we started. Okay, right about here. Now, if you notice that right where I'm standing, there's no green gems. What are we talking about, Phlinger? Well, there's actually a ton of green gems. They're just all up here in this, on this hills right up here. And right there, and they're just spread around all over the place. And this right here seems to be the greatest concentration of green gems just everywhere. So if you have, once you get a little bit more situated, you finally want to start building your zip lines, and you want to start building your wingsuits and stuff like that. Over here, there's just so many green gem pockets just everywhere. And then that right there, that's, here, let's punch up GPS. GPS is 20.9, 46.4, and let's look on the map. Bam, right there. Just right along the, the southeastern edge of the, of the lake. All right, now from here, we're gonna jump right into Silica Pearls, because Silica Pearls, they can kind of be a bit of a pain in the butt when it comes on this when it comes to this map. Now, Silica Pearls are actually a little bit more time consuming to get on this map than Black Pearls, believe it or not. Yes. All right, so Silica Pearls, they spawn in this little riverbed right along here, and there's just a ton of them right down here. All right, you have to gather what you can, come back later, let it respawn, or you can just find your way right down this little river right here, and let me show that on the map. It's right there, right where I'm at. And then let's punch up the GPS. It's 22.6, 49.1. All right, now the Silica Pearls, they spawn all the way along this little river down here. And then there's a little bit more green gems. That's not very many though. All right, and then right into this big lake. Now, the river actually has a higher concentration than this lake. The lake, they're kind of scattered around, or this big river right here, they're kind of scattered around. They're a bit sparse. But this little river right up here that runs down, this right here seems to be the best spot to get Silica Pearls. And this is where I normally go to get them. It's just right outside Jim Bob's base, just right up here. Yeah, I'll come up and I'll take his pearls from him. Yeah, I have no regrets. All right, so, all right, now let's head into the next one. All right, next we're going to be talking about these little guys right here, Ovis. All right, now, Ovis are, and everybody, you need Ovis, believe it or not. Yes, you need lots of Ovis. Ravagers, they take cooked Ovis meat as a thing, which is why I'm actually including it on here. And Ovis, yes, they do spawn all over the map, but they have huge concentrations that I've noticed right around this area right here. And there's a little circle that I'll show you. If you want to find an Ovis, there's always an Ovis here. Yes, and that right there is just, yeah. So if I ever want meat, this is the way I go about getting it. If I want mutton, this is exactly the spot I go to on the map to get it. And that's right here at 34.6, 52.0. And let me show you. All right, because there's this little loop right here. If you go up this way, just right up the area, you'll come down over here. And then you cruise around this way. Over there's a loot drop. And then you go back over to this lake. And then from this lake, you cruise to the left and you go right up this ramp. And if you want an Ovis, they're always here. I mean, always, always here. I've never had any problem finding an Ovis on this map when I need one. Because this right here, this area right here, it's just so good. Yeah. All right, and then there seems to be a lowered amount of carnivore dinos. I mean, yeah, you'll get raptors and ravagers and stuff like that, but the concentration of them seems to be slightly less in this area right here. I'm not sure. I mean, there's a raptor down there. He's proving me wrong, but that's okay. I am fine with people proving me wrong. I'm fine with you, raptor, proving me wrong and existing in this very spot. But we're still going to clear you out and pretend that you were never there. See, there was never a raptor there, ever. Yeah, raptors just don't come here. Actually, they do. All right, and there's a basilisk right there. Pretend he's not there either. But yes, this little loop right here is where I go to find Ovis. All right, see, it looks like there's another one right there too. Yep, right there. Yeah, so if you want mutton, this is where you go to get mutton. All right, the next thing we're going to be discussing, right along the lines of mutton, is wool. I mean, how do you get wool? What's the easiest ways of getting wool? Well, wasting ravagers. That is the easiest way of getting wool. Or pelt, right there. Yep, getting a bunch of pelt. Dude, give me your pelt, man. All right, see, there we go. All right, just got 26 pelt off that dude. Got 40 pelt total. Yeah. And pelt's actually kind of easy on this map because ravagers are just everywhere. But yeah, and along the lines, here's also another thing. If you want organic polymer, the easiest way to get organic polymer is waste crabs. Now, there are plants down in the red zone, and I do fully intend on showing you guys. If you guys are able to get down into the red zone, you can get organic polymer just by gathering plants. All right, but until you get down into the red zone, crabs are the way to get organic polymer. There's no better way of getting organic polymer on this map than wasting crabs and harvesting plants. So, yep, all right, now let's head down in here. Now, this spot right here, this is the best spot. If you're a newer player just starting out on the map, this spot right here is the best spot for getting blue crystals. Just right down here on the map in here, and let me show you. There's this little ramp that comes down here with this rock drake. All right, and right here's the ramp. And you'll notice there's a lot of bad things around here, so come down here at your own risk. I mean, if you come down here, I would recommend that you bring down a bunch of stuff. There's megalosauruses, there's rock drakes, there's ravagers, there's boas. This is where the map starts getting really challenging. I mean, you thought it was challenging when you first spawn. This is where it really starts challenging. And these gems right here, those are blue gems. And then also, they have another appearance over here. These ones right here. Here's more blue gems. And then as you go up and down this ramp, which I'm actually engaged in the process of showing you where it's at right now, as you go up and down this ramp, there are a ton of blue gems up and down. Now also, if you don't want to come over this way, and you want to go across the way, there is another section over here that I will show you that has just as much blue gems. And they're a lot easier to gather than the other ones. There. Alright, this spot right up here, you can actually build a zip line on the back of Ravagers to come down and start farming some of these blue gems, and it's a lot easier. Yeah, right up here. There's packets of blue gems down below. I believe there's also some right here. Alright, there's none right here. There's none right there. But yes, you can see there's blue gems down below, right down there. And you can carefully use zip lines to get down there. I mean, it takes a little bit more work, but it means that you can get it a lot easier. Because the blue gems, when you first start needing blue gems, you're really ill-equipped to have to go gather them. But as time goes on, you know, and you get stuff like rock drakes and rock drakes with tech saddles and stuff like that, then it just becomes a non-issue, and you just, oh, hey, I need to go down the corner market and go get some blue gems. But yeah, when you're just starting out, if you look over here closely, I don't think you can. I don't think it's rendered in. Oh yeah, right there, you can see those zip lines. Those are zip lines I placed a long time ago when I was like level 30 to level 40, just so I could get down in here, so where I could gather a whole bunch of this stuff down here. Now this is located right here on the map at 49.2 and 38.2, and I'll show you exactly where I have the zip lines loaded up for up top. Alright, this right here is where my zipline highway starts. And if you come up here, you can just start working your way down, right up here. At 49.7, 34.9. It's a very effective way of getting blue crystals early on. Now, another thing I want to discuss is, I mean, I realize a lot of people know this by now, but these rocks right here, the rocks with the blue glow on them, these ones right here, they're metal. They're not the regular metal nodes that you know from regular Ark, not like these ones over here. But the larger the stone like this with the blue veins on it, the richer of a vein it is. It's like those ones over there in the distance, those are the regular metal nodes that you guys know. These are the new improved nodes. Yes, they're new and improved. Yes, they have that new metal stone smell. Yes, these ones right here, the larger the rock, the richer of a vein it is. It's like that one I was just climbing on, that is a full rich vein. That one right there, it's like the regular metal rocks that, you know, don't have any regular stone. It's like a rich metal vein on regular Ark. Yes, it's like these ones. These two right here, it's just like those. All right, moving on to the next one. All right, now the next thing we're gonna cover is Obsidian. Well, Obsidian's a bit of more pain to get. Yeah, you can find a few nodes up in there, up in the green area, not too many. You can find a little bit more down in the blue area, not too many. You can find it all over in the red area down below. But if you're a new player and you're just starting out, one of the easiest places to find it is right here on the map. All right, let me punch it up on the GPS. 40.3, 63.1. Yes, right there on the map. All right, now if you want to know how to get here from the green area, there is a zipline network right up here. It's just right down like that, right there. But if you come down this waterfall right here, and let me show you. It's the waterfall right down by the Ovis Loop that I was showing you guys earlier. You can zipline, set up a zipline highway down along this waterfall right here. So where you can get down to that obsidian really quickly. Now the waterfall, it's right here. 35.3, 61.8. Yes, and so if you want obsidian and you want to be able to farm some, I mean, that wasn't much. It was, I believe, 4 nodes of obsidian. That's enough to get you started with, you know, like get your haircuts on, stuff like that. Yeah. All right, so hey, let's move on to the next one. All right, the next we're going to be covering right here is the congealed gas balls, and that's the stuff that comes out of these things right here. Now, every once in a while, these little fissures, the little glowy pink cloudy fissures, they'll erupt and they'll cause damage to anything around it, so you don't want to be standing directly near it, unless if you have, here, let me show you, scorched earth, there we go. Unless if you have a gas collector put on it. Now, the moment you put a gas collector on it, the gas collector is going to take damage. But don't worry about that. They don't continuously take damage. It's just the initial implantation of putting the gas collector over the hole, and then you, like, clog it, and it does damage to it. Yeah. It's a thing. Alright, but up here in the green zone, there's a bunch of areas where you can find the gas collectors. They're kind of spread all over, but if you really, really, really want to find places that have a lot of gas balls or the fissures, you're going to have to go down to the blue area. The blue area has the highest collection of them. Now, over by my base, there's spots where I can put down 4 or 5 different areas, and I'll show you where that is. They're really kind of spread out a bit. So yeah, I don't really recommend new players try building down there right away. You really need a rock drake before you start building down there. But if you're frisky and you really like adventure, hey, that's cool. Alright, so let's head over there and I'll see you guys in a minute. Right, now here's the area where my base is. See my base way up there? Yeah, well, it's right here. Let's see, map and 0. Alright, it's 51.3, 76.3. Now, there's the little fissures for the gas balls all over here. I believe in this little, it's like a little kind of it's tucked away on the side of the blue area. Man, it's a really good area. But yeah, there's, let's see, there's one back there, there's like 4 over here. And there's just a huge collection of them. So if you want a ton of gas balls, over here is a really, really good spot. This is probably the best spot I've found for the gas balls. And I just haven't put fissures on, or I haven't put collectors on any of these. See, here's 2 right here. There was another one right over there, another one over there, and I believe there's another one up here. It's just huge collection, and an alpha crab in the distance. Alright, so hey, yeah, let's move on to the next one, because now we're heading down into the red zone, baby. That's right, red zone time. Yeah. Alright, now that we're just right here on the cusp of the blue zone and the red zone, I'm going to show you something that has helped me out tremendously. Now, this little path right here, it's kind of hidden away, and it's hard to get to. I'm not going to lie, it's hard to get to, especially in the beginning of the game. But if you're looking to tame featherlights, this is the spot to come get a featherlight. If you're looking for organic polymer out of plants, this is the spot to go to get organic polymer out of plants. If you're looking for Reaper Queens, this is the spot to go get Reaper Queens. Now, why I say that, yeah, there are places that have higher concentrations, but this is the easiest spot. And this spot right here, this is right here. It's 58.9, 72.1. Now, as you're coming down through the blue area, look for these little pink crystal areas just sitting up like that. It's a huge lake over like that, and then as you're coming in, you'll be coming in facing like this. You look to the right, and then you aggro a crab. Dude, crab, I'm trying to shoot an episode here, man. Dude, I'm gonna gank you, man. And you're gonna die, and I'm gonna grab your organic polymer because, yeah, and you're gonna give me some cool XP, and alright, cool. Later, dude. Alright, so yeah, I mean, there's just featherlights all over down here. Pretty cool looking featherlights, too. Alright, but now, as we're coming down inside of here, this right here, this is where the blue zone ends and the red zone begins. It's really cool down here. It's a bit freaky the first couple times. And there's Seekers. Now, Seekers also have a chance of dropping oil, which we'll cover later. It's been my experience that Seekers really aren't that great of a source of oil. Because, see, that one right there, it just didn't drop any. Alright, neither did that one. But they do drop oil. But, as you come down in here, see all these little green plants? The bright plants like that? Let me gank you, dude. Dude, get out of... Oh, he's shot. Alright, and I gotta get rid of this guy, too, because he's gonna try to hit me as soon as I dismount. Alright, so now as you're coming down inside here, see the more feather lights. I gotta make sure there's nothing bad around here that's gonna come try to eat me. Oh, you're a pretty cool looking featherlight too. What level are you? I might tame you and then just walk around with you and be like, hey, look! You're level 60. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah. All right, but these little green glowy plants right here. These things right here. Get organic polymer just out of harvesting these. Yeah. So if you are down in this area. Nope. Light back up, dude. All right. Yeah, if you're down in this area, these little green glowy plants, those give you organic polymer. Now, if you're when you're finally ready for Reaper Queens, I plan on doing a full video on, you know, where to build certain taming pens, stuff like that, so where you have access to whatever you that dude scared me. That dude made me jump. I didn't even see him. Did you guys see him there? All right, but he's dead now. All right. Yep, see right there. There's a Reaper Queen. This spot right here, just right up the ramp, that's the best spot to build for Reaper Queens. And now, come on, dude. Dude. Gonna gank you. All right. All right. Now, there's also a path because I would not recommend taming a Reaper Queen without a Rock Drake. Once you, Reaper Queen's over there just moving around, just testing me. Once you get a Rock Drake, you can come down here, and then this path, there's a little, that right there, that as it goes through that little cave right there, and it comes out to another path on the other side. I would actually recommend building the taming pen up there, right there on that, because Reaper Queens, they can tunnel through the ground, so they can actually go up those ramps. Yeah, and here, let me get to a safe spot so I can show you. 64.0, 75.0. That's the ramp right here. This is where I tamed my Reaper Queen. All right, let me put that away. All right, so now we're gonna go deeper into the red zone because we're gonna cover Elementor, more Obsidian, and we're gonna cover Black Pearls and stuff like that. So hey, let me get over there, and I will see you guys in a bit. All right, now when you're trying to get down to the red zone, especially in the lower levels, one of the easiest ways to mark where you're at is this spine right here. The big giant metal spine. Now here, you can see it from the other side because the ramp that we went down earlier for the blue crystals, it's right, you can see it right from there. So let me get over there and we'll hop up and then we'll get over to the other side and I'll show you what it looks like from the other side. It's really, really hard to miss this. All right, right there, this metal spine. Whenever you're trying to get around anywhere on Aberration, when it comes down to the red zone and you get lost, look for this metal spine. I just spawned in nameless. Dude, man, fine. I'll take your boa friend with you. All right, so now another way of getting down and marking your direction on which way you're going is when you come down, you look for this little Giga skeleton right there. Yes, this skeleton right here. This is a great way of marking your area, or marking where you're at, marking your location. All right. All right, now that we've got that, now we're gonna discuss oil. All right, we're gonna discuss oil, we're gonna discuss black pearls, and we're gonna discuss obsidian, because these are the best spots to get this. It's down here on these beaches, right along the Element River that's down here. Yes, this is the best spots. Even though they're a big pain in the butt, they're also the best spot for red crystal. But then again, once you start getting into red crystal, it's, yeah, I'll discuss an easier spot to get red crystal, and it's pretty much up there right by the entrance to the red zone I was discussing earlier with you guys. You get a little bit up there, and it is a lot more accessible than this stuff. This stuff right here, it's not very accessible unless you have a rock drake. But once you have a rock drake, it's super accessible. It's super easy to get down here. Basically, you just find the vein, and then you find the spine, and you just rock it right towards that skeleton. The skeleton, yes, that thing. Words, they're good. You know, yeah, yeah, that stuff. Words. All right, you go towards the skeleton, then you come down like that. Yeah. All right, now when you're talking about black pearls, they're easier to get on this map than they are on any other map. A lot of people will say, you know, there's certain different ways of getting black pearls on other maps that are better. No, these ones right here, you just pick up off the ground, right here. Bam. Black pearls. Off the ground. Yeah, it's super easy. All right, now obsidian. Obsidian. This is the best spot for getting obsidian. And like I said, it's not very accessible, but yeah, and that's obsidian right there. Now oil. This is the best spot for getting oil. Early on, when you first start the game, yeah, I would recommend, you know, you getting oil from ulterior methods. But this stuff right here, huge oil right down here. Just tons of it. Tons of it. All right. And then plus also there's the black pearls and a ton of rock drakes. But yeah, rock drakes just kind of come with the territory when it comes around to this map. All right, now I forgot to show the location for this. So this right here, it's just right here, and I'm just right below. Dude! I'm trying to show people the location here, all right? Can you just pause for a second? Just freeze, all right? Hold the pose, strike a pose, and just wait, all right? So it's 50.6, 47.7. All right. All right, now I'm gonna... Dude, this is what you get, man, for ruining my shot. All right, and that we're just right down below the Giga Skeleton. And I'm pretty sure it's a Giga Skeleton. It might not be. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is this a Giga Skeleton or not? I mean, just like a massive Giga Skeleton? Which would mean like the rock drakes, they like rose up against the Gigas. There was a Giga on this map, and then they overthrew it. And yeah, it was like a big, huge coup. All right, now let's go discuss Elementor. All right, now right at the Giga Skeleton, Elementor spawns in here. A lot of it. All right, I mean it's not a little, it's a lot. Yeah, these little things right here, these are Elementor. Let me make sure there's no rock drakes around here. All right. All right, now this is where I go to get Elementor. Yeah. Just go to the Giga Skeleton. The Elementor also spawns all the way up around the on the surface, but this area right here, this is the best spot to get it. It's the safest spot. You don't have to worry about Reaper Kings coming out and getting you. You don't have to worry about tons of Seekers coming to gank you. There's just Elementor all over here. Elementor for days right here. Yeah, more than you could possibly carry on the rock drake that it took you to come down and get it. And then by the time you go up and you return it back to your base, some of it will respawn. It'll take a little bit. But yeah, I mean, it's fine. It's fine. I swear, it's fine. All right. But yeah, so this right here, if you want Elementor, this is the best spot for it. Yeah. All right, now how you get back up from this area is you just climb on this spine. This spine is, it's your highway on a rock drake to get up and down the area. And sorry about the rock drake crotch shot. Yeah, this is just your highway to get up and down the area. And where are you going, man? Ugh. All right, come on, come on. All right, I seem to have lost control of my rock drake. Dude, turn to the right. No, your other right. Where are you going? All right, well, I'm gonna get back up top, but yeah, to follow this, and then, yeah, don't get caught up on the surface, or on the, there we go, back on track, good job. All right, so now, we're just gonna head right up this, and yeah, it's pretty easy to get all the way up top. I knew I should have taken the other rock drake, dude. All right, so yeah, you just climb right up this, and I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, now one last little bonus little bit that I'm gonna put onto this. If you're looking for loot drops, if you're looking for a place to build a base where you're right in the middle of a ton of loot drops, my base, yeah. I actually built it with this in mind. There's 4 loot drops that come right around here in, yeah, just a whole bunch of different places. There's one that spawns right over there, one that spawns right over there, another one that spawns right over here on the edge, and then another one that's down below. Actually, I believe there's 5. Yeah, and then another one that spawns right down on the other side of my garden. Yeah, right over there. It's so good. Yeah, and this spot right here, yeah, and this is, yeah, I swear, this is not just so I can show off my base. This is at 53.4, 78.7. All right, so hey, I think that's gonna do it for the video. I hope the video helps you guys out in finding the resources that you need. And yeah, if I missed any, or if you guys found a better spot, please leave it in the comments down below. Let's get the information going out to everybody. All right, so hey, remember, I'm Phlinger Phoo, and don't forget to like and comment and subscribe down below. And also, yeah, if you guys are looking to get a new server, if you're looking to sign up for a server for PC or PlayStation 4, try G-Portal. They have one of the best methods of signing up for it. Instead of buying servers, you actually buy slots. Yeah, I personally, I have 60 slots through them that I can assign to my different servers that I go through and play on. So right now I have my subscriber servers and then also just a couple that I just mess around with on the side. So yeah, all right. Hey, remember, till next time, this is Phlinger Phoo. Take it easy, everyone.